Armadillo versus Pacha. So most likely, let's be real, it's gonna be Palu versus Lucario.
Yep.
These are pretty much their bread and butter. We might see the Chrom. I know Pacha played him for a while, but I'm pretty sure he's back on the Palu right now.
Fair enough. Which is actually, I think Chrom would be very interesting in this matchup, having that disjoint and the power. You know.
I agree, but at the same time, the recovery, I feel like just aura sphere, and you cannot do anything about it.
We might see it, we might not. And of course, we got KK Slider. Since we are playing on a Saturday, that's what's great about these tournaments. They usually happen on the weekend. It makes Town and City and Smash Field just a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that this is a thing actually, where depending on the date, KK Slider will just show up. He will just slide onto the stage.
That's even better. You forget about it until it pops up, and you're just like, ah, there's my boy.
Oh, nice catch there with the up air. The up smash.
Already big damage on Lucario, but you know what that means. Definitely not out of the woods for that, unless he can claim this stock.
Oh yeah, definitely. I guess Lucario, you're not winning until you've got, like, I want to say a stock lead, but even then, the aura comes back faster after that.
Absolutely. I know it's like everyone says that against Lucario. It's like, oh, watch out, he's still in the match. But it just cannot be, like, it can't be denied. Like, you see this, and he's not at a deficit just yet until he loses that stock.
No, this is still even. This is straight up still even. Like, 3 hits, and Pacha would be at, like, 100 something.
Okay, now we can say he has a lead.
Yeah, but not for long,
so
because now Lucario will be at max aura, I think, at like 90 or something, because of the stock.
We did see Armadillo get into, he actually got 2nd place at last Smash Cast Bash, so he's trying to push that again, but Pacha trying to be a thorn in the side right now, potentially pushing himself into the Grand Finals.
Why not? It's definitely looking that way. Like we said, cannot downplay Lucario and the aura. Cannot downplay whatever Armadillo's been able to do with his character either. But right now, Pacha is just playing in a very dominating way. You just see him not giving up ground. He's really in control of the game right now.
I want to talk about it, just even the momentum that Armadillo's had so far in this entire tournament, making it to winners finals almost with ease. Also on top of that, he's been having traction just as a player all the time. Like, he's entering these big tournaments and going so impressive. Getting 1 million freaking followers on Twitter. Not quite, but getting a lot of traction. He's becoming a household name in the Smash scene right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Never mind, just like that.
Oh my god.
Because
we were talking about it, and he just made it happen.
Just when I thought it was safe, you know, maybe it's safe to say he's actually, like, gonna lose this. Nope, it's not. Never mind. We're back.
Making us eat our words, and this is actually good for Pacha, though, that he kills him after for the last stock, because then the aura will kick in much later for Lucario.
Exactly, so now we're racing on even footing right now, but it doesn't look like he needs that aura right now to rack up some decent damage.
Yeah, already getting past the early percents. Now it's all a matter of getting that aura to get the killing power, and there it is. Right now, this should be already enough to be able to kill.
Charging for 10 years. That recovery, though, I like the idea, but even then, the lag of it's going to make sure that he's going to get punished regardless. But now he's back on stage.
Let's be real, it's less of a punish. It's less of a punish than eating that upside.
Oh, 100%. And again, now we're getting some trades back and forth. You never want to take trades against Lucario, especially the percentage. That could have been death. Missing that whiff grab there. And that's the thing, a lot of Lucarios like to land with that aura sphere. But you can't really do it against Palu, who has those invincible moves.
Yeah, and that up air just scooping it up right there. Got greedy, tried to land in the middle of the stage, but Pacha was waiting for him right there, saying thank you for the game.
Yeah, explosive first game, though. As we mentioned before, like, it seemed like Pacha was like, okay, well, I got like 2 stock leads. I should be fine. Lose my first stock, whatever. I still have a decent lead. Boom, it's gone. Like, you just... Oh, yeah. Even in a Game 5 situation, you can never sleep on Lucario. Like, that's what's so stressful. Like, you have 5 games, potentially, straight, where you cannot, like, let up for a second.
No, because let's be real. Even the 2 of us right there, we let it a little go, because Pacha was playing so well. He was really dominating, and it was getting to a point where he had a bit more than, like, a stock lead. And then, oh, he loses first stock. Oh, second stock, just that back air hitting him, and he's just gone. And it was like, okay, I guess we would have been hit by that and just lost the game if we were the ones playing.
Absolutely. I think he just slept for a millisecond, and unfortunately it cost him. And I swear, those stocks in between each other must have been, like, not even 10 seconds, it felt. It just, one was gone, and a couple seconds later, boom, the other one's gone. You're like, oh, okay, never mind, we're back in the game. But still,
not only back in the game, It's we're back in the game. You're in the lead now.
Essentially.
Now off to game 2. I wonder what. Oh, okay. That is not a stage I was expecting to see in this match.
Well, the thing is, it's a big stage, and even just like Lucario's like to go to Battlefield because it has those wide blast zones, so would they like to go to Yoshi's Story. I don't think the platforms necessarily give him an advantage, but the distance of those blast zones, even just living one extra hit is going to make all the difference.
I just feel like the slant probably don't really help him, but I could be wrong. Like, I'm not a Lucario expert.
Not too many people are, but this kid, though, he makes Lucario look broken.
He shows the good stuff into Lucario.
Yep, basically a human highlight reel. Check his Twitter. He did some crazy stuff. I don't know it offhand, but it's Armadillo or something. I think it's Armadillo MD. I could be wrong. Check out.
Again, waiting out for that up smash. He knows it's coming. It's so deadly and so hard to get around. But Lucario being a bit of a floaty guy himself, able to just stall every time right in front of that up. Kind of fishing. You know Pacha wants that kill early because he's seeing that aura build up.
Yeah, it pretty much builds pressure on itself because you put yourself in situations where you're like, well, I got to kill it fast now because otherwise you're going to get going. So you're going to maybe go a bit more aggressive than you should, but never mind. Just builds an entire wall in front of him. Good luck getting wrong that.
Yeah, that's the side effect of the aura. You see it build up, so you're like, oh, I need to get a kill like now. But then you start fishing for it, and because you're fishing for the option, you just get punished. And getting punished by Lucario is it's kind of brutal.
Yeah, certainly. We're kind of seeing a similar situation to what we saw last game with Pacha with a sizable lead, but again, after what I saw last game, I don't think we can count it out, so let's just see how it unfolds.
No, I'm not falling for it twice.
Yeah, again, you gotta make it happen. That's still killed. There was really no rage on that side B, honestly. Only at 50% himself, but still gonna take that stock. That side B is a ridiculous move.
No, but you have to keep in mind, it is a very good move, but also, even though he was only at like 50 or 60%, he did lose his first stock first, so that makes the aura build up way faster. And instead of maxing out at like 160, I believe it's at like 90. So right now, he's probably sitting at full aura right now.
Looking kind of nice. Oh my god, they actually stopped the aura sphere, just putting a hitbox in front of her. Oh, got the read, but just went a little too far past the ledge there. I like the idea. The counter not going to pan out because the hitbox is nowhere close to him.
Oh yeah, and Pacha doing such a good job at pressuring that shield constantly, getting that option out of that defensive option out of Armadillo's repertoire.
Getting a jump read himself right there, actually almost getting like the back air, but no rage on deck to help him out there. And that's the thing about Lucario, it's either you kill at high percentage or it's like, it gets kind of rough.
And right now, seeing the bread and butter from the Palu, just nair to nair, try to push Lucario off stage. Probably the best thing to do is constantly push him off stage, actually.
See that, and there we go, the back air pulls through, and again, not too far. This is Lucario. It's at 41%. This is so negligible at this point. As he gets a nice little combo into aura sphere. That was cool, actually.
That was pretty cool.
But trying to land against his Palutena, trying to get a... Oh, actually, very smart.
Second hit of the nair. That was very good.
Didn't panic in that situation as he's fishing for that up smash read. Oh my god, that catches 2 frames so nicely, and that was ill-advised.
Yeah, I knew it could catch 2 frames. I was like, okay, he's really going for it. But I was not expecting him to, instead of going for the confirm with the back here, to just be like, no, come to me. I've got even better waiting for you.
Yeah, essentially. That was like, the most he could have got off of that was maybe a fair, maybe if he was quick enough a bear, but neither of those would have killed. But the fact that he gave him that air dodge for free, more or less, basically cost him.
Oh yeah, definitely. That one mistake here just definitely cost him because he was keeping it really close this game.
Yep. I said Patrick could get his first time in Grand Finals here at the MTL Smashcast Bash. I think he finished 4th last time. I could be wrong with that. So he missed it just out of the pay, but this time he's guaranteed to get pay for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's already guaranteed top 3. Both of these are actually. And well, it's just a matter of, are you guaranteed top 2 and be in a really good position to actually win it all and just get that money. But definitely the 2 players. Not players you want to sleep on. They're really good players, and we can see it here. And the thing is, with these 2 players, they've also proven themselves before COVID with the offline tournaments. So right now they're tearing it up in online, but they're also really good when it comes to local Smash. Like, you can be like, oh no, this is just a Wi-Fi warrior.
Well, that's it too. You can't say like, oh, they're just benefiting from Wi-Fi. Like, no, they were tearing it up before Wi-Fi became a thing, honestly. So, not surprised to see these 4 players in the top 8 or top 4. Rather.
If anything, seeing them do good in Wi-Fi has just helped them get more. I want to say fame because I don't have a better word for it, but like, just more. I don't know.
More exposure. Let's go. But yeah, I like the fact that we're going to. I like Town and City coming out. Obviously, that high blast zone, as we know, Palutena, especially with the up smash and the up air, likes to kill off the top. So has a bit more mileage. And as we mentioned, just one more hit extra, one more extra chance to Lucario is all it takes sometimes. But again, Pacha looks like he's just making up for lost time as he did before. It's looking exactly the same. Just a huge first starting lead.
Oh yeah, and you see, like, instead of going for these cheeky down tilts to try and catch the 2-frame more easily, he's just going for the up smash. Like, he wants Lucario out of here right now.
Yeah, not messing with it. Oh, I have a gripes with, well, I have a gripes with most of Palutena's everything, but the up smash, the fact that it actually lasts for multiple frames and catches even if you, like, miss the move and just walk into it by chance. It's definitely a good ledge drop option.
Let's not get into this avenue and just say that it's a really good move.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be, you know, objective. But it looked like it had a chance there with that back air. I mean, it might have killed at 70, but we've seen worse from Lucario. Still not in this game. This first stock is very important. That worse for is huge.
I'm sorry, that aura sphere was scary there. It looked like he was jumping right into it.
Up there you go. Now we see some Armadillo with some traction. He took on all that damage, but it doesn't matter if you can get that kid. That's why, like, Lucario, you can never count him out. There's never a point like, oh man, I'm a too high percentage, I can't really bring this back. No, you can always bring it back with Lucario.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's the non-DLC with the comeback mechanic.
Actually, holding shield a bit too long right there is going to suffer the punishment and loses all that aura, but still, not too bad considering how the game started.
Yeah, it comes back to what I said last game. Pacha's been doing so good at just pressuring the shield, making sure that you cannot just stay shielding everything I'm throwing at you. And right there, we saw it with the shield break, which gave Pacha a really good chance at breathing and making it back. But right now, Armadillo is just building up all these quick percents. Like, I'm surprised. Like, Lucario's in early percent. Usually, not gonna lie, I'm kind of sleeping on it, but I'm seeing Armadillo put in work right now.
That's not, it doesn't seem to matter. I mean, and what's funny is that that's the point where you can actually do a lot of damage because you're like, well, you're at low percentage. I want to be at high percentage, so I can play risky. It doesn't matter. Because worse that happens, like, oh, I get punished for like 50%, but now I'm stronger.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen? Me killing you earlier? I'm in.
Essentially what happens is this is going to be a pretty close call right now as we actually have Armadillo with the lead right now. Finally a very scary position for Pacha to be in.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because that max range Lucario is most likely coming twice your way.
Oh yeah, big time.
Like, this is very, very scary for Pacha. Really good position for Armadillo to be in.
Trying to chase right now, just trying to get this stock again. It's a really scary position. You don't usually.
Oh, nice dash, right?
I was gonna say usually in that position, like again, you usually want to play patiently, but you're like, but if I play patiently, I'm gonna get like all that aura just stacking up. It doesn't matter though. He had killed him at 0%. Aura did not play a factor whatsoever. And you have the point on the board, so Armadillo is not out of it yet. He still has a bit of a hill to climb, obviously, but I think he's willing to go to distance.
Yeah, right there you saw Pacha just being a little too greedy, trying to keep racking up the damage just to try and catch up a little from his deficit, but it just ended up costing him the game. Because like you saw him just drop down, jump, attack, which is not something you see him do that often. Yeah. But it really felt like he thought Lucario was going to do something aggressive, but he just waited. Because of that, Pacha took the forward smash.
Yep, forward smash though.
Right in the jaw. Let's go with that.
Yeah. At 0% on top of that. Like Lucario was just sitting at 0. No aura, just. I mean, forward smash is strong regardless, so whatever.
Yeah, like, I mean that charge forward smash is still a charge forward smash.
True that. Now Pacha did do some good mileage. I think all around through, like Palutena is gonna do fantastic in this match as we saw already. It's just obviously those key moments. If you drop 1 or 2 mistakes, that'll cost you. Obviously, Wi-Fi kind of helps a bit because you'll probably make a bit more mistakes on Wi-Fi than you would normally. But I guess a character with a punish game like Lucario, that can make all the difference. A communication error occurred. Did I get kicked out?
Yep.
Restart. What happened?
Yeah, we just got kicked out of the arena. I think there was a connection problem from one of them.
All good. We'll just get back into it. Too suspenseful, man.
All I want to say is, River, what do you think happens? Well, how do you feel about this connection loss? Was it unfortunate?
Oh man, that is unfortunate. Oh man, that is unfortunate.
There you go. You heard it from the man himself.
Oh man,
see, he's always there whenever we need his input. Oh, he also did it himself in the chat.
Sorry?
Oh man.
No, I just saw that he did it himself.
Yeah, I saw it too. I saw it a couple times. He did it himself. All right, so we're gonna get back into it. I'm sending you the link, and we'll try to rush right in there.
Yep. Sorry again for this little problem. It is a Wi-Fi tournament, so this kind of thing can happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you run into. Like, I mean, I'm giving big shout-outs to like all the TOs because this is obviously not easy, especially the ones that are doing it day in and day out. But Wi-Fi tournaments, especially, oof.
Yeah, it can be really tricky, especially with like dishonest people too, try to report the wrong results and having to deal with all that. It can be.
Thankfully, you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I can definitely see there being a problem for like out of region tournaments. That's why I keep it back.
I'm talking about these because right now this is a Wi-Fi local tournament kind of thing.
Essentially, yeah.
Then like, well, let's be real, nobody's gonna cheat on that because they're gonna get found out really fast.
Yeah. And like, do you want to be that guy in your own scene? Like,
yeah, that's just not something you want to have. Not a good reputation to have.
Big shout out to like 30 to 40 plus views like this whole time. Thank you so much. The arena's been shut down, but why?
I think it's probably because Armadillo couldn't join. It is a problem he seems to have with a couple people actually.
Look at that. I mean, he can make his own.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Oh my god. Never gonna see the conclusion to this winners finals.
Yeah, right now it is 2-1. So we might have another game because Armadillo's been building up so much momentum throughout these games, just making it closer and closer. And now on the last game, actually, pretty solid win, like pretty convincing. And we'll see if Pacha actually has something to strike back because he needs to build up that momentum too. He is ever so close to winning, but he is.
Yeah, this is a huge
as long as like he doesn't get that last hit in. The set is not over, and he might just be kicked out down to the loser's side of bracket.
Check out this huge momentum stall, though.
Alright, both contestants are in the arena, so this time no problem inside, and we will be able to see this this winners final, like the conclusion to it.
Taking it back to actually Yoshi. So he did technically lose on this last time, so I'm interested to see why he's going back. But actually, no, this is Pacha's pick this time, actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. I also defaulted to thinking it was Armadillo's, but you are right. He did win the last game. And
yeah, I guess it's how you
I was gonna say, like, he did lose, but it was very close.
Yeah. He actually won on it. He's like, actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go back. Thanks for the idea,
what?
Armadillo.
You had a good idea there. I'm just gonna steal it from you.
Yeah. And as I mentioned before, I think the how big this stage really helps that Armadillo, but I don't think the platforms really do him favors, especially against Pacha, who's likes to catch these landings, as you see right there. Boom, already gone that stock, 37%. Again, pretty typical from what we've seen from the set already. I feel like Pacha starts with a tremendous lead, and it's up to Armadillo if he's gonna bring it back or not.
Yeah, always fighting that uphill battle throughout the whole set so far. But that's the thing, though. He has the character to do these uphill battles. So I know we're repeating ourselves, but like, you just cannot stress that enough.
Yeah.
Don't count Lucario out at any point.
So I'm saying I'm stressed. I'm just a commentator. I can only imagine what these guys go through.
You're not even the one having to deal with it. It's stressful.
But obviously, Pacha being insanely impressive. What's cool is that Pacha has that kind of like in-your-face attitude all the time. But he also plays Palutena, who has the frame data to do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he does play characters with good frame data. So just so that.
There we go. We saw an ill-advised air dodge on the stage last time, but from the reverse, this time we see getting caught with an Aura Sphere instead.
Oh yeah, and that Aura Sphere, let me tell you, that was not a small one.
Yeah. Basically, it was not very small.
Yeah,
Very
basically.
big.
Big.
Oh my god, Fortnite. I thought it was actually going to be it, honestly. The momentum all in Armadillo's side right now. What? That should not be a thing. I'm offended. I'm offended. How did it reach so low while he was on the platform?
No. We already decided not to go down that thing. But the Aura's here. Oh.
Yeah, that was
straight up.
Oh, it was kind of smart there, trying to wait it out, but even then he waited out. Oh my god, going deep for that Nair. We have a one-stock game right now. Potentially Armadillo's last stock, unless he can push to a Game 5, which we saw plenty of Game 5s today again anyway, so we might as well have another one.
This is very reminiscent of Game 2, where, like, Pacha just ended up, starts with a tremendous lead, loses his second stock first, and immediately responds, making Lucario have a harder time just building up his rate on the last stock. And that might end up costing Armadillo and getting Pacha to Grand Finals.
It's looking like the case, but again, especially this is the last stock right now. Oh, starting to build some steam right now. That's why I love where he waits, because you know, like, just having that aura and that presence of Lucario is gonna make you, like, take some weird options. You might go for a random air dodge you might not normally do because you're scared.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he's just forcing you to do something. And sometimes just waiting to be like, oh, so this is what you chose? Will cost you, like, right there, this up here. It's completely obliterating off of this game. And right now, winner's final going to Game 5.
Yeah, you want to talk about oh, I'm sorry, Akio, I got rid of you. So anyways, like I was... No, kidding, we go back.
What? What do you mean you got rid of me? I'm right here!
No, because I went to the other screen. So,
oh, okay.
We just talked about the stress of like dealing with Lucario for many games. Now imagine going to a Game 5 situation, potential reverse 3-0 situation against Lucario. That's a whole different ball game right there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, but I'm happy with what I saw this game because Pacha was building up some momentum of his own, which is something we did not see at all in Game 3. He was just getting walked over by the momentum that Armadillo's been building up these past games. So seeing him put up some sort of fight there and getting it really close, I'm very confident that we're about to see a very explosive Game 5.
Yeah, let's say again, I can't read it. Sometimes I usually watch sets. I'm like, okay, I know who's gonna win this one, but now I can't do this.
Oh, no, I don't. All I'm saying is, it's gonna be explosive. That's literally my statement. I'm not saying that one or the other is gonna take it.
Yeah, I can definitely say whoever does definitely earned it after this set. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Time to think about this, I completely understand this one, don't worry. Maybe Pacha's thinking of maybe he could do a last-minute switch, because we did see him lose the last 2 games with the Palutena. Even though, like I said, for the most part, I feel like neutral-wise, he was winning most of the exchanges. But it doesn't matter.
Definitely.
You give Armadillo momentum, and he takes it for a mile. As we do see the Palutena come back.
Yeah, staying with the Palu right now, and going Battlefield. Like you were saying, this could be a really good stage, actually, for Lucario. While the platforms aren't necessarily that amazing, I think the layout is better on Battlefield than on Yoshi's. He still gets these super big platforms.
Oh my god, already starting off big. Like I said, he doesn't really care. He plays insanely offensive when he's at low percentage because he doesn't care. What's the worst that can happen? He gets stronger.
He's just trying to rack up some quick percents, and worst case, he's just going to get into that range like right now he is, where he has enough aura to start being a real threat. Oh my god, I thought we were seeing an earlier back air there.
Yeah, teleport's a bit trickier to punish than the air dodge, of course. But still, got him off with a back air instead. Dash attack going to send him right back into harm's way. He's looking for an option right now. That Aura Sphere is looking big enough to probably catch a 2-frame now.
Oh yeah, and I like the way, like, I know you mentioned the patience, but even off stage, like, he's just jumping forward and then going back to stage just to force you to go even deeper off stage.
Lucky break for Pacha right there, as he is the one that comes out with the first stock lead. Always has a bit more breathing room, but not out of the woods.
Yeah, but again, don't breathe too much, otherwise Lucario in like less than 10 seconds, he can be right there and take back the lead.
Well, that's it. You can't really like sit there and like and enjoy the coffee kind of thing, but you can at least be like, okay, just about it. Just a little sigh of relief just before you get back to harm's way as that damage starts accumulating.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right now, we're seeing a lot of dodges coming from both players. I think they're getting really scared, but at the same time, I can't blame them. Because if you look at that loser's bracket, you're either Z or Smug is waiting for you.
Exactly. There's a chance to be top 2 right now and potentially not have to face either of those guys. So yeah, if you want the easier road out, you gotta take this 1 win left, and you have 2 stocks to do it.
Yeah, and right now, basically even, like not a massive lead, plus Lucario's getting into these dangerous percents where he can start actually racking up percent really quickly.
The patience right now, just looking for fishing for those nairs.
Yeah, it's something I've noticed a lot about Pacha. He's really good at catching people.
Oh, man.
And right here, catching up the roll get up, actually.
It looks like Pacha looking to avoid the reverse 3-0. Oh my god, just all momentum in the world. He's looking for filling there, but good on Armadillo, playing it patiently, even that's a risky situation. You know he's fishing for a down air there.
Oh yeah, you can totally see Pacha just dialed up the speed and was like, nope, I need to end this right now and run away with this momentum. Like, this is game 5. This is your last chance into making it into grand finals right there. Well, not last, because like you can make it back to losers, but you get it. I'd rather be on winner's side on grinds, let's be honest.
Oh, of course, given the choice, that's an easy no-brainer. Like I say, he's trying to push really hard right now, unfortunately. Oh my god, actually he's take him out from at 89% almost.
Oh,
the reflect! No, I didn't even see it. I'm like, I saw the Aura Sphere come out. I'm like, why did it spark? Palutena still has another stock. Oh no, wait, he was not the one who died. He saved that the entire time. He didn't use a single reflect that entire set and saved it for the last stock.
Yeah, he saw Armadillo going for a lot of these at the ledge, trying to catch his get up, and he was just like, well, there you go, hit me with it. I'm waiting for it. And actually using his aura against him. Good stuff by Pacha, securing his spot in the grand finals.